Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Lip, and welcome back to the Carbonite to Kyber series. This is episode number 15. We are in our championship round of this week of 5v5's Grand Arena. Now, last time, we did end up getting the win. We went up against an opponent similarly to how we've had a lot of other battles that was much lower rated than us. So if we take a quick look, we went up against Galaxy of BR. We had a full clear. He did not, or they did not attack. So, as we've talked about, it's a very common thing down here in Carbonite that people are either not attacking, they're forgetting to attack, or people go up against me, they don't feel like they want to. In your own Grand Arenas, I always recommend attacking, even if you're only getting that 10 banner just for the first attempt, because if you don't get any banners, you don't get your rewards. Even if you get 8th when you're signing up, you're still getting event rewards. Let's look. You still get 100 crystals. Now, is it a lot? No, but it's better than nothing. So always make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're attacking. Now today we're going up against this person whose name I cannot pronounce. It looks Russian to me. I could be wrong. And they have 2.5 million GP. I kind of put spoilers there on the screen going into the Grand Arena event map. As you can see, they already attacked, but we are still going to full clear. We are still going to try and get our win. Looks like they attacked the raid team. That's pretty common. People don't like going up against Kenobi. And we are going to be on our way to Carbonite 1. And if you didn't know, when we finish this Grand Arena cycle in Carbonite 1, we will then be promoted into Bronzium, which it feels like the first really big step that we've had into our climb to Kyber. So we have 33 minutes. Seems like it's going to be a pretty straightforward Grand Arena today. Let's get right into it. Now, we have Geonosians for our first battle. As you guys may know, we always throw Treya at Geonosians, unless for some reason they're all like Relic 7+, because our Treya is only Gear 12, and even then, sometimes I would go for it. Geonosians have always bothered me. They were such a nuisance and a pain in my butt for so long that I got Treya up to Gear 12 and put the Omicron on her just to deal with situations like this. I will never deal with Geonosians ever, ever, ever again. It doesn't matter if I'm in Kyber or if I am in Carbonite, because I will not be dealing with Geonosians like this. So, you know the drill. As they're attacking, they're losing health. We're just trying to get Brood out so that it's just easier to clean the rest of them up. Let's do this and then get some protection back. As you guys saw, it doesn't really matter right now, just because they can't clear anything, but it's good to stay in the habit of trying to get as many banners as you can. Looks like Spy is still under stealth. And that finished him up. Nice. Easy 75 banners. And let's see what is on the back wall. Simple Phoenix team, Gear 12. Now, they do have the new Rex, the old man Captain Rex. I know that he makes Phoenix much better, especially with a Zeta. I don't know if it's an Omicron, which could make him even better. It looks like he doesn't have his unique all the way up. However, I still think that we should be able to solo this, and we can learn a little bit about what our roster is capable of at this level. So I'd like to throw Vader in just to see if he can still do it, even with Old Man Rex in. I'm not worried about not getting a full clear, and we already know we're not going to get maximum banners on this just after going with Trey against those Geonosians. So let's see if Vader can handle this. I would assume he can. I just don't know what Old Man Rex is bringing to the table specifically. That has me worried that I'm not taking him out right away. Oh, okay, that worked. Let's put an ability block on Hera. Just because I don't know what he does. I don't remember if he like gets a turn meter train. That's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get stun locked out here. Wow, this might be our first character battle loss since we've started this series. Now, I don't know if they can do enough damage to get through him, but he's staying stunned. Oh man, this is so funny. Unfortunate. Wow. Oh, so there's a forfeit. What does the forfeit button do? I think the forfeit button restarts the battle. So normally, if you didn't know, when you finish the battle, when you go back in, the enemies start with preloaded turn meter, which means that they're going to be taking turns and using abilities that they may not have had available at the start of the battle earlier. However, if you had backed out while you were in the middle of the battle, it starts the whole battle over again, which means that they're starting at 0 base turn meter. So we are going to forfeit. Good for this guy. Congratulations. You have officially been our first character battle loss. Very interesting. All right, now we're going to throw GL at him. It's good to know, though, that Vader can't do that by himself. I'd be curious to see if Empire can handle it, probably with Vader. I don't see why not, but yeah, just I guess Captain Rex with a stun and then some sort of turn meter train. I don't know his kit well enough to know what he's doing, but very interesting. Yeah, I don't have to worry about those stuns with Kylo, him being a galactic legend. Captain Rex is thick. He just ate those basics from Kylo. Jeez Louise. I need to take a look at his kit. That's really interesting. All right, well, we've already locked up the win. Let's just go for the full clear. Looks like he put his Relic Hux on defense. I think this particular person is going for Kylo as their first Galactic Legend. That's a really good start. Kylo is a Galactic Legend you can get to pretty quickly. He is one of the 2 first Galactic Legends that were in the game before even like Relic 8 was put in the game, and before like all of the gear changes. So I think he has the least amount of Kyrotech that's required as well. So what was I doing? Oh, Watt. Actually, I don't need Watt. Just throw Sith Eternal in. Let's call it a day. I don't want to lose any more character battles. All right, let's link up you. Let's link up. Let's link up you. I don't want him pushing that much turn meter to the team. Actually, it might be okay if there's turn meter on the team, just because then they're taking more turns. It gets me to my ultimate faster. But don't need him critting. Let's get some deception rolling around. Protection recovery. Jeez, we might get through this Kylo Ren unmasked at this rate. They're kind of doing damage. Good for them. Now, I don't want to kill off the Kylo Ren unmasked just yet. I want to make sure that people are linked for when I get my ultimate ability. Because when they're linked, that's when you get the insta-defeat. If there's nobody linked, or the characters that were not linked up during your ultimate ability, it just does big damage to them. Now, it does still do a bunch of damage, but it doesn't have that insta-kill attached to it. Now, let's do it. Oh, jeez Louise. I did not expect that to kill everybody. All right, cool. And finally, we are on to ships. He has an Akbar team with Geonosians on defense. Very interesting. We are going to throw Old Reliable Negotiator, and we're going to full auto this one as well. So I will talk to you in a second. Wow, that was quick. Did not expect it to be that quick. Well, cool. So, GG's to our opponents, whose name I can't pronounce. And with that win, we are now 15-0 in our return to Grand Arena in our Carbonite to Kyber series. Our skill rating after this one should be around 1980. It looks like we're only gaining about 37 per, and it's going to be very, very close if we're actually going to make it into Carbonite 1 before the end of the season. So it depends on how much we're getting. The last few we've gotten 37. I think our first few we got 40. So again, I'm not quite sure how that they calculate each of these, but hopefully we'll get up into Carbonite 1, keep making those steps towards Kyber. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you all in the next one.